Hello 8th class students, welcome back once again in today's class. Today we are going to start unit 2nd reading B, The Cry of Children by Elizabeth Barrett Browning, who is a wife of world famous writer Robert Browning, and most of her works or poems deal with human emotions. She has written or published the collection of poems, sonnets from the Portuguese, Aurorale, the Seraphim, and other poems. Right. A short information about Elizabeth Barrett Browning, who is the wife of world famous laureate Robert Browning. Okay. The cry of children. What is the meaning of cry here? The cry stands for. Why the children are crying? What is the meaning of cry here? Crying? No. Cry for help. Asking for help. It is their need. Cry of children. Means why the children are crying, why the children are suffering, why the children are feeling. Okay. Students, this is the poem which focus on the burning topic in modern period. Burning topic, one of the burning topics, essential topics in the student's life, that is the child labor. Okay. Child labor. And you see, though the government introduce a rule that every child should go to the school below 17 or 18 years, but still you can find many children working in the factories, coal mines, roadside, in the fields, under the masons' hands, everywhere. Child labor. Actually, children should go to the school to learn and enjoy the life of schooling, but they are deprived from their rights. Reasons may be different. Let me know, children, what the reason might be that children are not going to schools? Think for a while. What the reasons might be that children are not going to school? Very good. Poverty. Okay. Poverty means there are many poor people. Okay. Pedarikam. They are unable to meet the both ends with their meager earning, less earning, income తక్కువ, expenditure ఎక్కువ కాబట్టి they are unable to send their children to the schools and colleges. Right. The main reason. And see here, the child labor is a kind of curse to the children. Right. And here you can find the children who are working in the coal mine, the small kids of your age. Small children of your age are working in the coal mines, in the factories, different places. You are really lucky fellows because your parents sent you to the school. Yes, learn, use the opportunity properly and make your future better. Okay, children? Right, come to the point. The cry of children means what is the cry of children? Let us see. For say the children, we are weary. Weary means tired. Weary means tired. You see, small kids like you, they are working in the factory or coal mines and different places, hours together, since morning to evening, and they are totally tired. చాలా అలసిపోయిండు పని చేసి. దే ఆర్ వేడ్. For oh, children said, we are weary and we cannot run or leap. Means we are so tired, our legs are so much paining that we are unable to leap or jump or run also, because our legs are sore, swollen, ubbipovam, due to the pain. We are too much tired, that's why we can't leap or we can't run. If we cared for any meadows, it were merely to drop down in them and sleep. And the children saying, my God, in this tired situation, if we saw the meadows means grassy land, meadows, or grassland, meadows, soft, lush green grass. And see, they are saying that if we come across any meadows, definitely we will fall on it to go to bed to sleep, because we are tired very much by doing work since morning to evening. If we cared for any meadows, it were merely to drop down in them and sleep. Drop down and sleep in the meadows. We are that much tired. Our knees tremble sorely in the stooping. We are unable to stand properly. Yes, we are stooping because our knees are not helping us, because they are sore, swollen, ubbipoyinayi. My knees are okay, our knees are swollen, that's why we are unable to stand properly. Yes, our knees tremble means shake, because they are swollen, ubbipoyinayi kabatti shaking in the stooping manner. We are unable to stand tight also, straight also. We fall upon our faces trying to go. And see, when we try to move forward, we are just stooping on, falling on our faces. That much our legs are tired, knees are tired. And underneath our heavy eyelids drooping. And see, due to the tiredness, we are unable to open also eyes properly. Just eyelids are falling because we are tired and we want to sleep, much more sleep. Our eyelids are just falling down. We are unable to open it. Yes. And underneath our heavy eyelids drooping, our eyelids are very heavy. These are falling down. We are unable to open eyes properly. And underneath the eyelids, the reddest flower would look as pale as a snow. And see, even the beautiful roses there in the garden, due to the heavy eyelids or tiredness, we are unable to notice the beauty, the red flower, beauty of the rose. Right? The reddest flower would look as pale as snow. Here, pale means which has no charming, which has no freshness. Okay, a rotten flower, murjaya fool. Okay, na? And see, the reddest flower would look as pale as snow. Right? Though the flower is very beautiful, red in color, but due to tiredness and heavy eyelids, we are unable to notice the redness, freshness of the flower. For all day, what the children are saying? Pale, pale means colorless. Or stale, or wilted flower. Right? For all day we drag our burden tiring. Yes, since morning to evening we are just dragging the burden. Students, you might have seen there will be wheeled cart. There will be wheeled cart to carry the coal in it. They will push and pull. They will push and pull here, right? And these children are saying that they drag out burden tiring through the cold, dark underground. These children are working in the coal mine, Bogu Kani, right? Or all day we drive the wheels or iron. They are carrying the coal on their head, or the coal on the drive the wheel iron throughout the day, morning to evening, in the factories, round and around. Round and around means, yes, on the wheels. We are not dragging or pulling, it is just wheels are moving round and round, round and round, round and round. One thing about the wheel, again round and round means in the factories means these people, children are going, taking goods there, again coming back, means moving round and round, okay, with the baskets full of coal or the cart, wheel cart in the factory. The essence of the text is, essence of the particular lesson is, essence of the poem is, children are very much tired because they are going through the child labor. Though they have to go to school, they are deprived from the school due to their poverty or with other reasons, and they are working in the coal factories, okay, coal mines or factories or at different places. Students, this poem is not only about the children who are working in the coal mine, but the children are representing the age group of school going children. Okay, the children who are working in the coal mine is not about the coal mine. This poem is about all the children who are working in the hotels, by the side, in the field, under the hands of a mason, in the factories, at different places as a labor, కూలీ లాగా పనిచేస్తున్నారు వాళ్ళ గురించి. This is the poem. Okay students, could you understand? Very good. Now let us see whether there is any rhyming word in it. Student, do you know meaning of rhyming word? Let us explain here. What is meaning of rhyming word? And let us stop the today's class. Rhyming words means, see, I have explained last year. Once again you see, whatever the last word of the line, first line is, if it is pronounced the same way for the next line, that is called rhyming word. You see, very leap, not rhyming word. Very leap, not rhyming. Merely sleep, no. Very merely. Leap sleep, rhyming word. Leap sleep, rhyming word. Same pronunciation. Last word of the line should be pronounced the same way. You see, stooping, drooping, stooping, drooping. Stooping, drooping. Next, go snow, go snow. Okay, underground, round. Okay, ground, round, ground, round, underground, underground, near, round. These are rhyming words. Rhyming words means which are pronounced in the same way. Okay students, I hope you could understand the meaning of rhyming word and meaning of the poetry. Thank you for listening to the class once again. Have a nice day.